After all that hard work, let's see if that dog can hunt. All right, Lucy, bird. Let's go.
Hey, you're doing all right for a pup.
I grew up following my dad through the fields bird hunting, and I learned to train dogs with him at a really early age. We really love the animals. We love to work with them. We love to train them. He brought me up to love these guys. Whoa!
There it is. Good job.
That's what I'm looking for. Just one of the best pheasant hunts I've been on in a long time. I appreciate it. Now that dog can hunt.
We might have us a good dog.
This week on That Dog Can Hunt, Carl takes his new puppy Buck to see Dr. Antonio DeMarco from Blue Springs Animal Hospital in for his initial checkup. Dr. DeMarco will do a thorough examination on Buck and show us what he's looking for in a healthy pup. Then, Carl and Doug go pheasants hunting at Nivlac Game Bird Farm in Bates City, Missouri, with special guest Troy Calvin. But first, our hosts weigh in on the age-old debate when buying a dog, whether it should be a house dog or a kennel dog, and give you some important pointers that can help you decide which choice is right for you. This segment of That Dog Can Hunt is brought to you by Sport Dog Brand, gear the way you'd design it. Mendota Products, darn good dog gear made for darn good dogs. And by See All Open Sites, a site you have never seen before.
Today, we're going to talk about house dog or kennel dog. And the things that you really need to think about before you go get a dog is what's going to be in store for you if you decide to have a house dog or if you're going to have your dog in the kennel. Breed is a very important topic when it comes to house dog or kennel dog. Labs like Jim here are very calm most of the time, and pointers or setters tend to be more high-strung and don't tend to make really good house dogs. When I chose Jim, I wanted a house dog as well as a hunting dog, and he's become a very good house dog as well as a hunting dog. In my opinion, and I know Dad disagrees with me, a house dog can be just as good of a hunting dog as a kennel dog. But some people disagree, and that's something you need to take into consideration. We also need to talk about how much more time you're going to have to spend with this dog. There's extra training involved with a house dog versus a kennel dog. You don't have to housebreak a kennel dog, but I'm telling you, it's a stressful time for the first 2 weeks of a puppy's life in the house when he is getting house trained. A really good point on having a dog in the house is you spend a lot more time with the dog. Kennel dogs typically get 2 to 3 hours a day of training time, a little bit of play time, and then they get put back in the kennel. House dogs get the same kind of training, but they also get some of their basic commands reinforced on a regular basis when they're in the house. You have to consider damage to your home. Potty training or house training these dogs, they're going to mess up your carpet, and it's a difficult task to get that done. Puppies also chew on furniture, they chew on shoes, they chew on carpet, so you can expect that from a house dog. These are some things that you need to consider when you're choosing house dog or kennel dog.
House dog, kennel dog. There's a big question. I prefer kennel dogs. Doug prefers house dogs. Of course, that's with the kids and all, but I like to take my dogs out of the field, check them over, make sure there's not no ticks or nothing hanging off of them, and put them in the kennel. They crawl in their bed, and they're up for the night. I lean towards the kennel dog because when the kennel dog's out in the field, that's their out time, and they're going to go out there and to me, hunt a little harder than the house dog. But, you know, I've seen some whale-acious, nice house dogs do a fine job in the field too. It goes back to training and repetition. You know, I consider Kate here extra calm pointer. She's very eager and willing to please, and she'll sit here as long as I'm petting her, and she'll take every bit of it she can get. But at the minute I open that gate up and turn her loose, she's got one thing on her mind, and that's to find a bird. So that's what I look for in a dog, is willingness to hunt. I just don't know. I believe I prefer the kennel dog over the house dog.
Closed captioning for That Dog Can Hunt is provided by Gunsmart.com, your online source for guns, ammo, and gear. This segment of That Dog Can Hunt is brought to you by Ravenwood Lodge, home to some of the Midwest's finest pheasant hunting. Nivlac Game Farm, quality game birds from a quality game farm. And by Fremont Knives, a cut above the rest. Welcome back to That Dog Can Hunt. Let's catch up with Carl as he takes his new puppy Buck in for his first checkup.
Hey Carl, how you doing? Good to see you. Buck, what are you doing rolling around over there? Come here, come to see me. Well, I know we got our puppy appointment today, so let's go ahead and come on back and get our appointment started. Let's go, Buck, let's go. All right, Carl, come on, Buck, let's get you guys in here. Well, Buck, welcome to the office. Today, as I understand, Carl, Buck is about 16 weeks old. He's coming in for some puppy booster vaccines. The vaccinations that we're going to use today are rabies vaccine, our Bordetella or kennel cough vaccine, and then our distemper parvo and leptospirosis vaccination. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Good. Well, I know what we'll do first. Big thing when we get these new puppies from breeders, we always want to see them within the first couple days to a week to make sure they're nice and healthy. We're going to do a good exam, focusing on our mouth, our eyes, our ears, make sure no heart murmurs are existing, check out the knees, the hips, check for fleas. So these things are all nice things that we want to make sure you guys have a good, nice, healthy puppy. So let's go ahead and get Buck on the table here.
Come here.
Let's go, buddy. There we go. We have a nice table. We can tie him on. Get your little seatbelt here, Buck. Very good. I know. Okay, so I'm going to do a good oral exam first. Looking at his puppy teeth. They start getting their adult teeth about 4 months, 5 months old. I know. Those look like nice, healthy, white, sharp puppy teeth.
They're sharp.
They're sharp, yes. We check his lymph nodes, make sure there's no swelling of his lymph nodes. We also do a good ear exam. We see lots of puppies with ear mites, so we want to make sure there's no ear mites present. Depending on our patient's cooperation, that can be easy or difficult.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, Buck. Ears look really nice and healthy. I'm not seeing any evidence of ear mites or any discharge developing. The other thing we always want to look at is make sure their eyes are healthy. We want to make sure not just the nose is working, but both the eyes and nose. Good. Okay, good job, Buck. We always listen to his heart and lungs. I'm going to slip right under here, Buck. Actually, Carl, I'm going to switch the spots real quick.
Okay.
Make sure we have a nice, strong heartbeat. Always listen to a couple spots. Listen to his lungs. Very good, Buck. Heart and lungs sound very, very nice, nice and healthy. No heart murmurs. We always check our lymph nodes. Again, make sure there's no swelling back behind the knees. We check for fleas on his hair coat. Most owners can see them. Sometimes you can see ticks. We palpate his belly, feeling his abdominal organs, his spleen, his liver. Make sure he has no hernias. We then, big important thing for hunting dogs, make sure both of their testicles are present. He has both of those there. Carl, I think we have a very nice, healthy dog. Okay, so I'm going to proceed with our vaccines.
Okay.
And the entire exam yielded nothing out of the ordinary. So I'm going to go ahead and get his vaccines done. Pardon my reach. So we do his Bordetella vaccine. Everybody knows that as the kennel cough. It's just some intranasal nose drops. There we go. Tastes a little funny, doesn't it, buddy? We also get his rabies vaccine. Very good. And then his distemper parvo lepto vaccine. Very good, Buck. Okay, we looked at his weight too. His weight is nice and healthy. That's one thing we always want to monitor. He's in that 29 to 31 pound, depending on the wiggling.
Yeah.
But very, very healthy. So I'm confident that he's going to be a good, healthy hunting dog for you, Carl. The other things that we want to watch for are any GI signs, diarrhea, vomit, coughing is a big one. We will need to booster his vaccines in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, yeah.
So we can make sure he's completely covered. And then as we talked about with our last presentation, heartworm, flea and tick prevention is always key. So I know you guys have them on some products, so very, very good. Okay, Carl, thank you very much for bringing Buck in today. If you guys ever have any questions, please let me know.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
This segment of That Dog Can Hunt is brought to you by Gunsmart.com, your online source for guns, ammo, and gear. Mississippi Tourism, find your true thrill. And by Windswept Kennels, great dogs aren't born, they're trained. Welcome back to That Dog Can Hunt. Now let's join Carl and Doug as they meet up with Troy Calvin, owner of Niblack Game Bird Farm, for some exciting pheasant hunting action. Today, Carl and Doug are going to put a 3-year-old English pointer, Katie, to the test on retrieving pheasants, which has been an issue with Katie in the past. So let's get started and see how Katie has progressed on her retrieving pheasants ability.
Today we're going to take Kate out. We've been working with her a little bit on retrieving. She's not real strong retriever, but we've been bringing her along kind of natural.
She's been bringing back quail and pigeons.
Right.
And last time we had her out on pheasants, you know, she
just flat refused.
She didn't want to bring those big birds back. But she's a much better retriever now than she was last time we had her on pheasants. So today, you know, we're hoping that she's going to bring these pheasants back to us.
She's still a young dog, and you know, I think she's going to be a real good one eventually. This is kind of her maiden voyage out and away from the training grounds, and she can get out and she can do a hunt. And today's her testing day. These dogs that we're working, they're all in training. They're not already broke. So.
Hey, we're talking about retrieving them. We haven't even hit one yet. The wind blowing today. These birds are going to get up and get out of Dodge in a hurry. So we may not have to worry about the retrieving.
That's true.
Well, you want to get Kate out? I'll grab a couple of guns and we'll go see if we can find some of these birds.
See if we can hit one of them.
That's going to be the trick today.
Okay. Kate.
I think she's ready to go.
I think she's ready.
How we doing, girl? She's ready. You guys better be on those birds today. That wind's coming on strong. It just makes your day, don't it, hearing that?
I just love to hear that.
We might be able to tell a lot of jokes after this one, you guys.
Oh, yeah. Which one's my blunderbuss? There we go.
Got some bullets?
Yeah. You want need a bullet?
I got some.
Go. Look in here. Look, bird. Easy. There we go. Get ready, Doug, in case I bump that bird. Oh, girl. Let me get her in closer. Easy, easy. All right, easy, easy. Oh. Good one. Fetch, Kate. Come on. Good girl. Come on.
Good girl.
Come on, baby. Come on. Here.
Come on, good girl.
Come on. Good girl.
Good girl.
Don't let her turn.
Good girl.
All right, Kate. Good girl.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see. We've been working with her a little bit on her retrieving, and this is going to determine today whether she goes on the force breaking table or if she gets to come on and do it naturally. And today she did it naturally so far, so that's what I want to see. You done good. That's what a pheasant dog's supposed to do. You've covered 900 miles already.
Welcome back to That Dog Can Hunt. Let's get back to the action with Doug and Carl.
Oh, there she got something.
Why don't you take this one?
Yeah, we'll see. You better back me up.
Oh.
Fetch, Kate.
Nice shot.
Atta girl. Atta girl. Come on. Here. Here, Kate, here. She brought it close, and that was it.
Well, there's more out here.
Well, we'll get go. If we can shoot another. Caught wind of something, but she's not. Whoa. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here. Don't pluck it. Here. 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 Oh, she brought it to you, Doug. That's good.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, feathers in the mouth. Good girl. She goes, he shot it, he gets it.
Yeah, there you go.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good girl, Kate. Easy. All
I thought
right,
she
good
had-
girl.
I thought she was getting birdie.
Oh. Oh. Why are you starting to do this? You like pheasants like that? Whoa. Whoa. Get it. Good job. Fetch him up, Kate. Bring him here, girl.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good girl. Here. Oh, come here. That's a good girl. Good girl. Now that's more like it.
Kate did a really good job today. I was really surprised with her retrieving those pheasants. You know, we'd had trouble with her before on them. You know, we worked a lot with her on retrieving quail and pigeon, at our place. We spent a lot of time working on her yo command and her quartering, and she did that great today. She did an awesome job of covering the field. She was really hunting hard, using the wind. The wind was swirling on her a little bit. Makes it hard for every dog. I think that was part of the reason why she crept in a little bit on some of those birds, because the wind blew that scent right in her face and made her lock up, and then when it died down, she didn't have that scent, and so she wasn't quite as steady. Overall, today was just an excellent hunt for her, and the more birds she sees, the better dog she's going to be.
That Dog Can Hunt has been brought to you by Sport Dog Brand. Gear the way you'd design it. Gunsmart.com, your online source for guns, ammo, and gear. See All Open Sites, a site you have never seen before. And by Mendota, Nivlac, Ravenwood Lodge, Mississippi Tourism, Fremont Knives, and Windswept Kennels.
Hey folks, that's about all the time we have for this week. I want to thank Troy Calvin here at Navlac Hunting Preserve. Excellent place to come out and shoot some birds. Troy, thanks a lot, man. Really had a great time. You put out some great birds for us. We hunted pheasants today, but you can hunt quail, chukar, or pheasants here.
Anything you need.
Anything you need, this guy will take care of you. He'll get you some birds. You need to get a hold of Troy. There's a number at the bottom of your screen. Give him a call. He'll take care of you. You know, we had a great day in the field day, Dad. Anytime we can get out and get some bird shots, a great day. But hopefully, everybody, you took away something from our training show this week that'll help you get your dog into the field. And next time you take him out, you can say, that dog can hunt.